I'm your host Lvl48. Welcome back to another gaming video. Right, so recently I've been playing this game called Heretic Gods. It's a mobile game and it's a very similar game to Diablo 2 or Diablo 3, or basically the whole Diablo series. So if you played Diablo before, you'll know roughly how this game goes. It's extremely similar, and I'm really having lots of fun with it right now. So the build I'm using is actually a Multishot Ranger build, and I'm going to show you guys the equipment that I use. So first of all, the bow. Okay, so I crafted this bow. It's really good. You can see from the stats: Multishot level 4, 200 plus attack rating, strength and dexterity, max damage. The only gripe I have about it is the fire damage. There's only 2 fire damage. Would have liked it to be more, but oh well. Next up, the weapon. So this weapon gives me a bit more crit chance, a bit more attack speed, some boost to dexterity, and minimum damage. I can probably get a better weapon, but I haven't crafted one yet, so we'll probably spend more time crafting a better melee weapon for my ranger. Next up, the relic. Okay, so this is from an older version of the game. You can see it has lots of good stuff: attack rating, cooldown, attack evasion, knockback, dexterity, minus their defense. So yeah. Ring. Okay, this ring was also from an older version. Very good ring. I boost to dexterity, strength, vitality, life regeneration, fire resistance, and faster cooldowns. Next one. This one gives me poison recovery, ice resistance, boost to spirituality, dexterity, some life, and attack evasion. For armor, this one gives me some all resist, a bit of life, and minus 6% to attacker's damage. This is an old armor, as you guys can see, because of the +1 bags in inventory attribute, which is pretty much useless now. The next one, this potion, gives me a lot of stuff: some vitality, a bit of refill rate, faster cooldowns, capacity, cast speed. But the main reason why I'm using this is for the life leech. So until I get a better red potion with similar stats, I will be using this one, and it's really enough for the ranger. Next up, my helmet gives me some dexterity, some strength, cast speed, life regeneration, faster cooldown, and a bit of defense. Amulet, I'm using Skadi. This is by far one of the best amulets in the game. Gives me 2 to all hunter skills, some attack speed, and some spirituality. The rest not really relevant to the ranger build. Next, my gauntlets gives me some strength, dexterity, life, knockback, ice resistance, and more defense. Boots, I'm using Skirmill. Again, one of the best boots in the game in my opinion. 1 to all hunter skills, a lot of fire and poison resistance, attack evasion, walk speed, and attack speed as well. Last but not least, the shield. Again, one of the best shields in the game, with a lot of fire resistance, some spirituality, and block chance, defense, and vitality as well. Unfortunately, I didn't get a really good roll on this. You can see here the defense is only 28. We'll probably retry for another swollen shield once I'm done farming all of the set items and unique items. So, before I almost forgot, show you guys, I have 427 armor, which is not a lot, 652 health only, but my resistance is almost all maxed out. Fire and poison is maxed. The one that's not maxed is only ice, but it's only 10% away. That's fine. You can see how I allocated my stat points. You want to allocate enough into strength to equip all your equipment. Some points in vitality. Spirituality not that important. You can just put a little bit for fire resistance, and for dexterity, you want to dump all your remaining points in there to maximize your damage. You can see my attack rating is 4200, which is pretty decent, and I have 8% life leech, 21% chance to splinter, 15 splinter pieces, and 98% damage, so that's pretty good. Cast attack not relevant. Miscellaneous attributes: 5 walk speed, which is really helpful for ranger builds, 6 life per second, life regeneration, 0.6 second hit recovery. Cooldown reduction is maxed at 50%, that's really important as well. The only thing I'm not too happy about this build is the magic find is 0% because I haven't gotten any magic find, good magic find items yet, so I'll work on that. And for my skill points, you really want to max Splinter, Bow Mastery, Piercing, Poison Arrow, and Multishot. Okay, so the rest of the skill points, I put 1 point into Sacrifice, because you really need this. This is really important. And the rest of the points in magazine, you don't have to max out magazine. You only need to make sure magazine gets enough points up to the point whereby you get 6 arrows. So to get the 7th arrow, it's really quite a lot of skill points, so I don't see any point investing any more skill points into a magazine. So you just need to get up to 6 arrows and you're done. Then the rest of the points, I'm going to dump it into Rage of Fenrir to increase my damage. So yeah, you can see I'm only level 48, but you can see how this build will go once it reaches level 50. So let us do a run through of the final stage Inferno to see this build in action, right? So hopefully I don't get careless and die. Wow. So what I usually like to do is pop a Rage of Fenrir and then use Sacrifice, because the Sacrifice skill actually can cancel out the Rage of Fenrir's animation, which is why you want to use Rage before you use your Sacrifice. So yeah. Excuse me. Speed Altar. Any monsters behind here? Nope. So you can see here, this build is really good. It just mows through all of the hordes of monsters here. Force shield here, really nice. The force shield really helps against the Thorn Aura, so if you're lucky to get a force shield shrine, it will definitely help against monsters with Thorn Aura. For bosses like this, you should use your poison arrow to melt them faster. That should be all the monsters here. Let us continue upwards. So you can see a combination of poison arrow really helps to melt these bosses. Oops, he got a shot on me. Oh my, that's close. Yep, really easy, as you can see, just melting through all of the bosses with poison arrow and the multi-shot. Now Brinja is a bit tougher, so you want to be a bit more careful. So you want to try and hit him only when his shield is down, like that. Alright, that's Brinja down. Because I have the force shield on, I'm not that afraid of hitting him while his Thorn Aura is up. So yeah. That's it. Only took us about 3 minutes to clear out the dungeon. And let's see what the equipment that we get. And our goal is already maxed out, so we can't get that. So yeah, that is the dungeon run, and let's take a look, see how we did. Meh, I suppose that was okay. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and I may choose to continue this series. Till the next time, this has been Lvl48. Peace out.